more than just a game. It's strategy, obsession. Every waiver wire, every trade deadline, every victory. This is the Around the Orkney Bowl podcast.
Hi there, and for anybody that tuned in, welcome. This is the draw for the Rousay Cup. Obviously, usually it's 96 teams. This year it's 108, so it's slightly different. There'll be some groups of 4 and some groups of 3. Each team plays each other twice, and the top team will go through from each division to the knockouts. And your scores will be taken from your sleeper game that week. So you don't have to do anything different. I'll take it all from sleeper, and then we'll get going. So the first, we'll get the wheel of names up. Here we are. So as you can see, we have 108 teams there. They're quite hard to make out. So the first division, the first group has 3 teams in it. So the first 3 teams that will get drawn will be the teams that will be in that group. So good luck everybody that's in it. So Seattle Patriots, where are you? I've got them all on a spreadsheet. I'll just copy and paste them over and then show it all at the end. So first up, the Seattle Patriots from the Scarborough division, so the top division. Next up we have South London Rebels, also from the top division. So this is going to be a bit spicy. Obviously, totally random. I'm not having any idea who's going to be playing against who. So to complete that division, we have the Q Kings from the Dwarfy division. Obviously, last year a Division 3 team won it, so anybody can win. Doesn't matter what division you are, it depends on how good you draft your team. So that's Division 1. You've got Seattle Patriots, South London Rebels, and the Q Kings. So Group 2, there is 4 teams in the division. This could take a little while. We have the Witcher Warriors. Where are we at? I will be cutting up and making little videos for the fixtures at some point over the next week. So joining the Witcher Warriors, we will have Edinburgh Packers. So Craig's in Group 2 this year, up against the Witcher Warriors, who didn't actually win a game last year, so hopefully they'll do better this year, or Craig will be hoping they don't do better this year. Next up we have the Nottingham Rebels. I nearly got Aaron's team there. So we've got 2 from Happy Valley and 1 from Yesnavate. So 2 Division 1s and 1 Division 2. Who's going to be the 4th? The Darlington Dragons. So Craig will be enjoying that one. Okay. So that's 2 Division 2s and 2 Division 1s in that division. So that's going to be quite a tasty Division 2. Up to Division Group 3, we have another 4-team one. Completely random. I did a draft beforehand. We'll have the Nairn Knights. Where are we at? Nairn Knights. And who's going to be joining them in Group 3? The Glasgow Wreckers. That's one of the new teams. Next up, we've got 2 Scottish teams in there already, so if we can get another 2, it'd be quite funny. And we have the Glasgow Lightning, so there's a 3rd Scottish team in that one. So we're going to get an all-Scottish division in this one. We'll wait and see. No, but we do have our Orkney Bowl champion, so they've got their work out with that one. So we've got the Darlow Destroyers up against the Nairn Knights, the Glasgow Wreckers, and Glasgow Lightning from the Happy Valley. So we've got a division, we've got a championship division, we've got first division, a third division, and a fourth division in that group. But like I say, anything can happen because you're playing your own scores in your own division against each team. We've got the tongue twister. Hope I say this right, Murph. We've got the Earthling Borough Buccaneers. Are in Group 4. So who will be joining Murph? We have the Bognor Regis Falcons from the Happy Valley Division, West Conference. So we've got an East v West there so far. Who's going to join them in that division? The Ancoats Citizens. Right. So Murph's got a fun one here. He's got St Magnus Division 1 and a Happy Valley in this one. So we might as well start you off nice here, Murph. So you've got the Bognor Regis Falcons, Ancoats Citizens, and the Earthling Borough Buccaneers. I hope I pronounced that right. I'm sure you'll tell me if I've got it wrong. In great detail. So on Group 5, there's also got 3 teams. We have the Fullwood Patriots. And from the Dwarfish Saints, they'll be joined by the Chester Romans, another new team in the league. And they're both in the same division, so you never know. You could end up actually playing each other at the same time as when you play here and in the league. And they will be joined by the Manchester Bees, year 2 runner-up in the Orkney Bowl. And they're currently in the top division. Where are you, Manchester? So, and Group 6 up next has also got 3 teams in this division. The Kirkwall Raiders. Alan's the first one in there. Who's going to join Alan? Will they get another mostly Scottish team again? No, we've got the Gunnigals, we've got the Portland Lumberjacks. Both of them from the same division again. So two from Mayshowe in this one. We're going to get an all Mayshowe group, or we're going to get a West Conference. We've got the new team, if I can see if I can say this one, Borreers Stampede from the Millhead division. I think I got that right. Well, we've got a new team there, so Dick's joining Alan and Daniel in that division. So give another good one. So Group 7 has another one, got 3 teams. So we've got Martin, the Sorens Flyers. Where are you at? Sorry, Sorens Pipers. You changed that one. Next up in his group, we have the Warners Bay Goonies. We've got 2 East Conference teams, first Division 1 and Division 2. And they'll be joined by, oh, not quite me, we've got the Carlton Crew, also from the St Magnus division. So another one here. So it's an all East Conference one, that one. And Group 8 also has 3 teams. That's the next group. We have Clemson Marines, who are in their second year, if I remember rightly. A friend of Everett. Even funnier if you got Everett in this group. He's going to get the Lee Vikings. And to finish that group off, we have a team from Marwick Head and we have a team from Green Hill, so 2 third divisions. Me! The Orkney Orcas, so I get to play the Clemson Marines and the Lee Vikings. There we go, so we'll go on to Group 9, which has 4 teams in it, so I managed to avoid a 4-team one, which is quite good, or bad, depending on how you look at it. So we have the Preston Panthers. It's quite funny if we've got an all Preston division here, because there's 4 teams from Preston. So there's one of them. So joining Preston Panthers from the SNB division will be Preston Mooney Tunes. There we go. It'd be so funny if we get Preston Hawks next too. Although Pez would call it a fix, because he does everything I do as a fix. So here we go. Who are we going to get next? For Team 3, the Rainy Cardinals. And for the final one in this group, who do we have? The Birmingham Patriots. There you go. So Group 9 consists of the Preston Panthers, Preston Mooney Tunes, Rainy Cardinals, and the Birmingham Patriots. So Group 10 also has 4 teams. We'll see who we get here. We get Cork Red Army. Who's joining Cork Red Army from the Marwick Head division? EK Colts from the St Magnus division. I think in year 1 we're possibly the highest score team in the league. Sorry, I've got the hiccups now. But you can be the highest scoring team in the league, but you might not make it out of the group stages. That's the fun point about this. So next up we've got the Chester Hurricanes. And the 4th team in this division, or group, sorry, we have the Whitworth Rock Stars. So we've got Jack in that one. Find you. So in this one we have the Cork Red Army from the Mace Marwick Head, EK Colts from St Magnus, Chester Hurricanes from Happy Valley, and Whitworth Rock from Scarabreeze. So we've got 4 different divisions there, so this could be a fun one. The next group only has 3 in it, so Group 11, we have the Laxdale Legends. Next up in that division, our group, it's not calling a division, our group, we have the Autumn Bears. And then the next one, for the final one in this group, we have the Leicester Tigers. Here we have Green Hill, Laxdale Legends, Yesnby Bodden Bears, and St Magnus Leicester Tigers. So we've got an all East Conference here again, Division 1, 2, and 3. So the next group up, we have 4 in this group, Group 12. And first one out is Aberdeen Bucks, also from the Yesnavy division. Next up we have Buffalo Expectations. Where are we at? From the Dwarf Estate, so that's one of our new teams against one of our first teams that were in the league. The third team in this group, we have the Leeds Lassos from St Magnus division. They always score well. We'll see how they get on with the new format, because there are 4 teams in this group, so you'll be playing the first 6 weeks of your matches. And then team 4, Arcadia Red Rose, also from St Magnus division. So here we have St Magnus division 1, Arcadia Red Rose, Leeds Lassos, Yesnavy Aberdeen Bucks, and the Dwarfy Stain, the Buffalo Expectations, one of our new teams. So unlucky for some, group 13, there's only 3 teams in this one. The London Eagles. There we are. So joining the London Eagles, we will have Solihull Cyclone, another one of our new teams. And the Dwarfy Stain. So far we've got 2 West Conference teams. Are we going to get a third, or an East Conference or a Scarabee team? You get the Leeds Lepers from Queen Hill from the East Conference. There we go. So that's Group 13. You've got London Eagles from Marwick Head, Solihull Cyclones from Dwarfy Stain, and Leeds Lepers from Queen Hill. We'll go on to Group 14, which also has 3 teams. And we start off with Gloucester Wolfpack, who won the division last year and got promoted to Marwick Head. Next up, we will have the Newcastle Magpies, also from Marwick Head. So we're going to get an all Marwick Head in this one, or we're going to get somebody different? I've never had all 3 from the same division. No, we don't. We've got the Dobos, Darla Diamonds from Maysow. So, all West Conference, though. Where are you, Dobos? But I've got one sheet that's got all that in alphabetical order, so I can copy them onto the Rousay Cup template, which I will share with all divisions once the fixture's not been released. So Group 15 has 4 teams, and the first team is another new team, Oxford Barbarians, from the Mullhead division. Join the name will be another new team, the Yorkshire City Red Pandas from the Dwarfy Stain. There we go. So next up, the third team out of 4 will be Norwich Mustermen from Maysow. There we go. And for the final team in this group, the Dublin Everton Blues, the Year 1 Orkney Bowl champion, Danny, who's in St Magnus division, will be going ahead against The Oxford Barbarians and York City Red Pandas, 2 new teams. And the Norwich Mustard Men from Maychow. So it should be a nice division here for you, Danny. You'll have to play 6 games and win the division to get through. But pick your team and see what happens. The next division, Group 16, has 3 teams. So we've got the Birmingham Bears, from Maychow. So they will be joined by the Godalming Goats, last year's Orkney Bowl runners-up. Finished third in the division, but got to the final of the Orkney Bowl Championship. And they're now in Scarborough, so they'll be coming up against Birmingham Bears and one more team, which we'll find out now. Solihull Sharks. You got me relegated in year 2, so I've never fully forgiven them yet. Luckily, I bounced back up, so it's not too bad. So they're up against the Godalming Goats and the Birmingham Bears. So that should be a nice division. So on to Group 17, which also has 3 teams. We have the Melbourne Supremacy from the Scarborough division. You always do really well, so you always do well scoring, but you can score good and have good teams around your bye week, so it doesn't really help. They come up against the Workshop Workhorses from Queen Hill. And who will be joining those? The Newcastle Colts, also from the Scarborough, so that's going to be a nice one. Can the Workshop Workhorses cause an upset by knocking out the 2 teams from Scarborough? It's happened before, especially you get them in the bye week or an off week, it helps you. So we've got Group 18, it's got 3 teams also. And in this one we have the Yorkshire Finns. So I know somebody who wants to be in this division, so let's see if the wheel of names will get them in that division, because obviously Pez and Luke love each other so much that they want to play each other. So we're going to get the Preston Hawks. No, we get the Turbo Titans, so we get Everett. So that's a nice little favourite there. So here we go. So joining this group, we're going to get the Preston Hawks. Some people would call it a fix, but I can't do much about the real names. It's not going to be them. It's going to be Gary and the Bychester Bullets, who's changed his team name again. So we have Luke, Everett, and Gary, who have all been guests on the Pez and Pork show, possibly for the Orkney Bowl show too, but I'm not 100% sure. But that should be a nice fun one, a bit of banter between those 3. Next up, we've got Group 19, has 4 teams. And we start off with the Newcastle Buccaneers. I think that's pronounced it, because it's got an extra thing in it. From the Yesnavy division. Next up, with Team 2, we have the Manchester Hornets, another new team. In fairness, the next one was a new team anyway, so it would have been a new team either way. So who's going to join the Newcastle Buccaneers and the Manchester Hornets? The Redditch Raminoles. I think that's how you pronounce it. Raminoles? So who's going to be the 4th team in this group? Thank you for the 2 watching. I don't know who you are, but good to see you watching. And we have the Guildford Raptors. It's got one of the coolest logos in the league. I do say so myself. Where are we at? Guildford Raptors. So in this division, we have Newcastle Buccaneers from the Yesneby division. You've got the Manchester Hornets and the Redditch Raminoes from the Mullhead division. And then you've got the Guildford Raptors from Maze Howe division. So the next group, Group 20, also has 4 teams. And we have the Preston Bills Mafia. There you go. Who's going to join the Preston Bills Mafia? We have the Closet Fighting Gophers. I bet you say Preston Bill Mafias are one of our new teams as well. They're all coming out early. And we have the Southampton Dockers from the Happy Valley division. So who's going to join those 3 teams in another 4-team division? We have the Dick and Chief Demons, who are in the Scarborough, who've actually done well the last couple of seasons. Not sure about on the Rousay Cup, but they have done well in the division. Maybe winning 2 or so in Group 20, we have the Preston Mills Mafia, a new team from the Dwarfy Stain, Glossop Fighting Gophers from Queen Hill, Southampton Dockers from Happy Valley, and Dick and Chief Demons from Scarborough. Hi, Dan. Hope you're. I don't think you've come out yet, have you? No, I don't think you have. So I'll have to wait and see. So next up on Group 21, there's only 3 teams in this one. We have Derek and the Kilmarnock Kings. The team that Craig likes. One of the teams Craig likes to take the piss out all the time. Maybe it's from his Kilmarnock, I'm not sure, but he definitely has a thing for Derek. And he's also joined by, Kelly and the Cavite Porkers. We'll see how Kelly likes that one when we speak to him next time. So who's going to be joining Eric and Kelly? Another new team, the South Bucks Bandits from the Millhead. So in this division, we have the Kilmarnock Kings from Happy Valley, we have Cavite Porkers from Maze Howe, and the South Buck Bandits from Millhead. We'll move on to Group 22. There is only 32 groups, just so we're not going to go on ever and ever and ever. So Group 22 has 3 teams as well. So the first team is drawn as the Harrow Harlequins. Actually, that's got a good logo too, to be honest. One of the ones that one of the few that haven't changed. Where are we at? When I do the fixtures, I'll have the team logos as well, so people can see them. And I'll get them. I'll do a video for each division with the fixtures, so you know when you're playing. The next up, a new team, the Rochester Jeffersons. Where are we there? And so the third team in this one, the Harrow Harlequins from Yesneby, Rochester Jeffersons from the Dwarfy Stain, and the Trinity Flyers from Marwick Head, who were unlucky not to win their division last year. I think they just got pipped at the end here. But they were near the top for most of the year. So they carry that form on, they'll be doing well. So Group 23, we also have 4 teams in this one. So first off, we have the Knock-Home Knockouts, who'll be entering year 3, I think. Where are we at? Next up, joining the Knock-Home Knockouts, we will have the Belfast Benchwarmers from the Scarabray division. And then we have the Kirkwall Cowboys, also from the Scarabray division. Going to be a good matchup for knockouts to get past these two already. So Kirkwall Cowboys. And who's going to be the fourth team? I don't know how many Scarabray teams we've got left, actually. So for the fourth team in this division, we will have the New Barstow Mashers from the St Magnus division. So this is a tasty one as well. So we have the Belfast Benchwarmers and the Kirkwall Cowboys from Scarabray. We have the New Barstow Mashers from St Magnus Division 1, and we've got the Knockouts from Macehow Division 2. So it's going to be an interesting division, that one. Wouldn't be able to call the winner. Group 4 also has 4 teams. And we have Doug and the Top Headliners from my division. Next up in this division, who do we have?
For example, say, find music by the Rolling Stones.
Sorry, Alexa's decided she wants to make a racket. Then we have the Skelmersdale, I always get trouble, Skelmersdale Hot Dog Hot Shots. Bit of a tongue twister, that one. So the third team in this one, we will have the Bangham Sharks. So for anybody that knows us, we've got a home league called Just Show Me the Money, and that's 2 of the teams in it. We've got Sean and Doug, the Top Headliners of Bangham Sharks. Just myself and Kirk Richard, we've got the Lancaster Bombers to make up the 4th team there. So in this division, we have the Top Headliners from Yesnapie, Skelmersdale Hot Shock from the Marlhead division, Bangham Sharks from the Marwick Head division, and the Lancaster Bombers from the Macehow. So 2 east and 2 west in that division. Group 25, we have 3 teams in this one, starting off with the Bristol Blackbeards. Another one of our new teams from the Dwarfy division. The names are getting a bit bigger on the screen now because we're getting less and less on the wheel. Well, a few big names still to come. There we go, Dan. Hullaber Ride to Go 9 and 8. It's a pretty cool name, actually. So you're up against the Bristol Blackbeards on the Dwarfy Stain, which is one of your new people too. That's who the third team is. We've got the Manchester Spinners, who are in Macehow Division 2. So we've got the Bristol Blackbeards, the Dwarfy Stain, the Hullaber Ride 9 to Go 9 and 8 from the Mullhead, and we've got the Manchester Spinners from Macehow. That's a nice wee win there. The Group 26 also has 3 teams. We have the Blue Toon Texans, who I think were runner-up 2 years ago from like when they were in Division 3. So this shows that they can get there. You just have to have a good run. Blue Toon Texans. I don't think they won. I think they came runner-up. We really know these well. It's a lot to remember, I suppose. You're getting old. So joining the Blue Toon Texans, we have the Boston Bashers. Scottish joining name. One of the people that will be joining me and Meet the GM, so it's very nice to see. Well, that will be at 1 o'clock in the morning my time, but hey ho, I'm off work the next day. I think it's actually the holidays too. Don't even have to get up to get the kids up for school. It's even better. And joining those 2 teams, we will have our defending champions of the Rousay Cup, the Bonnyrig Cheeseheads. So well done, Chris. You got there. You got a new team and an old team. So good luck. See if you can be the first team to defend the title, because there were 3 different winners and 3 different divisions. Oh, right. 2 left. Dan said, bring it on. Well, we'll see what happens there. So we've got the Royal Raiders. Where are we? Royal Raiders down at Millhead. There's only 3 teams in this Division 2. Millhead. Joining the Royal Raiders, we'll have the Laggers for Lemons. Next up for Team 3 in this division, we will have the Crew Juggernauts from Happy Valley. So for Group 27, we have the Rotherham Raiders at Mulhead, Lagatore Lemons at Marwick Head, and Crew Juggernauts at Happy Valley. Group 28 has 4. So the Sandbach Satans, last year's highest scorers in the league for the regular season. Sandbach Satans. Who's going to join in there? Still a lot of good teams still in this one here. Gothenburg Angel. Gothenburg. It's a beautiful place, Gothenburg. It's one of the few places abroad I've been, but it is lovely. Unless you include England and Wales as abroad. We've got the Norton Warriors. And for the 4th team in this group that will be joining the Sandbach Satans at Happy Valley, Gothenburg Angels at Happy Valley, and the Norton Warriors at Sandbach, all Division 1s. And Pez comes up against 3 Division 1 teams. I'm sure he's going to love that one. Sorry, Pez. So the Preston Hawks will be joining Sandbach Satans from Happy Valley, the Gothenburg Angels from Happy Valley, and the Norton Warriors from St Magnus. Good luck. Next up, 3 teams in this one. So we've got the Bedford Brewskis. Team 2. We have the Edinburgh Thunderbirds. And joining these 2 teams in Group 29 will be the Stoke-on Bengals. He was also one of the GMs that's joining us and meet the GM. So in the Group 29, we have the Bedford Brewskis from Queen Hill, we have the Edinburgh Thunderbirds at Mulhead, and the Stoke-on Bengals at Yesneby. Next up, we have Group 30, which also has 3 teams in it. We have the Bankfoot Panthers. Joining the Bankfoot Panthers from Yesneby, we will have Purple Chargers, also from Yesneby, who came runner-up in the division last year. I was lucky enough to beat them in the final. They had a really high scoring team too, Purple Chargers. And the 3rd team in Group 30, we have Chicago Scorpions. And now in our old division, Green Hill. We've got an all-East conference. You've got the Bankfoot Panthers from Yesneby, Purple Charger from Yesneby, and the Chicago Scorpions from Queen Hill. Group 31 also has 3 teams. So we've got the US Trash Pandas, one of our other new teams. Obviously, we've got quite a lot of new teams this year. Hopefully nobody leaves next year, but we'll see what happens. So US Trash Pandas from the Dwarfy Stain. Then we have Arthur and the Plymouth Argyle Browns. who's enjoying his helmet at home, and Plymouth actually doing well this season, so things are looking up for the man. We'll try not to slag off your draft this year because you sort of went against us. Who's going to join? Oh, no, sorry, my bad. It's not the Plymouth Argyle, it's the Plymouth Assassins. Got the wrong one. Plymouth Assassins, really, if they start the season off well, they'll be really good because they always finish the season well. Now we have the Royal Raiders, Aaron's team. So in Group 31, you've got the US Brass Pandas, Plymouth Assassins, Markhead, Dwarfstain, and the Royal Raiders from Happy Valley. So there is only 4 teams left, but this is really the order for the fixtures. So first up, we've got the Glasgow Eagles. From Scarabray, so that's Graham. Hopefully he'll get his helmet soon. I gave it to his dad the other day. Next up we have the Darlington Rams, Queen Hill. Joining the Glasgow Eagles from Scarabray and the Darlington Rams will be the Birmingham Master Chiefs, UNC. Maybe I can just get away with doing Birmingham Master Chiefs, it takes up a lot of space. And then, of course, last but not least is the Plymouth Argyle Browns this time. There we go, so that's that all done. 42 minutes isn't bad. Thank you for those that did watch, and that's a draw. Like I say, I'll make up some videos over the next week or two, depending on how long it takes me, because there's 108 teams with the fixtures for each one, so you know you're playing. Because if you're in a 3-team division, you play each other twice, so you only play 4 games. 4 games. So you won't be playing every week out the 6 weeks to start. But in the 4-team divisions, you will be playing every week because you play 6 games because you play everybody twice. So I'm not sure if it's easier to play the 3-team league or the 4-team league, but we'll find out probably more this year to see how we get on. And thank you for those that did watch. And we'll see you when it comes to Meet the GMs, which the first one is in a couple of weeks. But there is still plenty of places open in May, June, July, and August if anybody wants to join us. And I hope you do, because it'd be nice for everybody else to put a face to the team name and who they're going to be slagging off or unhappy with for beating them. But thank you for joining, and we'll see you all soon.